Howdy, everybody. Theresa here. It is February 12th, 2016, Friday morning. It is 11:02 a.m. I've been up for over an hour. Let's see. Temperature right now is 39 degrees, but real feel is 44. I think they got that backwards. Yeah, because the high is 40, will be 42, and the low will be 33. So that's that. Move you guys just a little bit there. I didn't do much yesterday. You guys know I wasn't feeling real hot. I think I had maybe a touch of the flu, cold, and just was overtired. New medicines, adjusting to that, So, all I did was do dishes. Brad kicked me out of the kitchen when he got home because I was doing dishes because he could tell I was just really pale and not feeling well. Was really dizzy and lightheaded and stuff. So, he made burritos for dinner. And just kind of rested. Did some looming on my shawl. And that was about it. Went to bed around midnight, and I think I finally have the right amount of melatonin with the gabapentin. So, cause I slept well last night, but I wasn't over medicated, and I wasn't under. And then I actually put some it's this cooling menthol muscle rub that you can get it. I get it at the Dollar Tree. If I remember tomorrow, I'll show you guys. It's a big container of it. But I put that on my feet, and that seemed to help too with some of the neuropathy. And got a good night's sleep. I feel better today. I still have a sore throat, and but I don't feel near as tired. I think you can tell the color is much better in my face and stuff. But I'm going to go ahead, and I know this is probably going to make everybody just go in shock, especially like Miss Dina and stuff. She's probably just going to have to, cover her face with one of her hats because she just gave me so much shock. I'm going to take today off. I'm going to rest. I'm just going to sit and loom and let my body recover for another day, because I know that I overworked myself and I shouldn't have. And this is why little Mosquito Valley, the other Mosquito Valley, needs to learn a valuable lesson. That this is what happens. If that's what happens to you at your young age, you get to be my age, it's really. So listen to your mama. So I am going to just rest. I'm going to watch some TV. I'm going to, let me turn on my fan. I'm running a little bit of a fever right now, though. I'll have to do that here in a few minutes. And I'm going to work on my shawl. Tonight we're going to make tacos for dinner. So this is how my shawl is looking. I am decreasing now. It's very long. But I am decreasing now. This is the center corner right there. I'm on the decrease, so I'm still toying. I'm going to wait until I get this all the way done, and then I'm going to decide if I'm making another matching panel and doing them as a poncho. I may just keep it as a shawl. I haven't decided yet. I'm going to wait till it's done and then decide. I'm eager to get on some hats. I'm eager to do some different stitches on some hats and play around with some different styles and stuff. So, but I feel very odd not having a hat on the loom right now. And I don't think my world will be right until I have a hat casted. But I'm not letting myself cast a hat until I have this shawl done. Nope. So, but yeah, that's all I got really going on. One of the things I want, excuse me, I got the hiccups all of a sudden. one thing that I wanted to talk about was still being good to ourselves. Because I realized today that I have not been out of the house since Monday. You know, we haven't had anywhere to go at night. Brad's been in quite a bit of pain at night with his back, and I haven't felt real good because I overdid it Monday and Tuesday. But one of the things is that we have to remember to still be good to ourselves while we're at home. One of the things you guys don't realize, since you're not actually here with me, is that I always still put have some kind of body spray or a light perfume on every day. That's the first thing I do in the morning when I get up is, go in the bathroom, do my essentials, and then I get dressed. I'm one of those weird people. I put on deodorant right out of the shower, even because I normally take showers at night, my full shower. I always put on deodorant. But yeah, every day I always make myself get dressed. And I don't care. I'm not saying anything bad about anybody who wants to stay in their pajamas. You got some cute pajamas you want to stay in all day? Great. If I had some cute pajamas I was going to stay in all day, I still would be putting on my deodorant, light body spray. You have your teeth done. Even though I normally come to you guys and I don't normally put on makeup or wear my contacts. I was going to put my contacts in today, but I'm working on this shawl. And this shawl is a dark gray steel color. And the stitches are tiny because this is a very fine thread, a very fine yarn I'm using. It's a very fine Chanel I'm using. Let me show you guys. It is, it's very fine, and this is a very dark color, so I decided not to wear my contacts today because I see better with my glasses when I'm doing that kind of work. But put on moisturizer on your face and stuff. Be good to yourself. Go ahead and put lotion on, after you get out of the shower. Why not? If you would do something for your child or for your spouse, or for your mother or something, why wouldn't you do it for yourself? Like that, one of the things I'm going to do today is sit and do my nails again. Is one of the things about just making yourself feel good. Don't do it for anybody else. Just do it for yourself. Like I said, I thought about putting in my contacts, and I thought about doing my makeup today. Well, number one, excuse me while my lips are kind of dry from, this is my very favorite of all those. I still have moisturizer on, well, not now, so you sucked it in. Just make yourself feel good. I would put my moisturizer on, which is one of my favorite things to do every morning because it feels so good, And, I thought, a lot of us don't take the time to do something that just maybe takes a minute to make us feel better. We do it for other people, but we don't do it for ourselves. So, take time to be good to yourself. My husband was talking to one of his coworkers, and I won't go into her private life. But he was kind of giving her a pep talk and said, you need to start treating yourself better so that you have to love yourself before you can love anybody else. And you know, because she's having some health problems, and I'll leave it at that. And she needs to make some changes. And, you know, no, we're not preaching to anybody. Look at us. I mean, I'm not preaching to anybody, you know. But you know, he was just kind of, you know, telling her, you know, you've always taken care of everybody else, and you need to, you know, do some things for yourself, you know. So, and you know, we were talking about that last night, and you know, I was telling him, you know, I offered that he could take her the nutritional facts and stuff from when I was going to have bariatric surgery. I still have all that. And I don't need it because it is just basically the American Diabetic Association diet. But, you know, they upped the protein from years ago and lowered the carbs, of course. You know, and we were kind of talking about that. And like, you know, I can't even imagine my life now if I'd had bariatric surgery. And I was so close. I was less than 2 weeks from having it. I was on the pre-surgery diet even when that all fell apart. And for me, I have no regrets of not having it. And I'm not saying anything bad about anybody that does have any kind of bariatric surgery. You know, if that's a right fit for you in the right field, then that's awesome. You know, it just wasn't for me, and I really feel that I got in with a surgeon that did not care, because, you know, they never called after that. They never called after they realized their mistake that cost me having the surgery. Never heard a word. And what does that say? I was just a number. I was just a dollar figure. He didn't care about me as a patient at all. And even my general physician said the same thing. He was very disappointed and could not believe that happened to me. And you know, he was kind of talking about how I feel about it. And I said, you know, I feel fine about it. I continue to lose weight. And I just feel like it was divine intervention. I don't think that I think God kind of stepped in and said, you know what? I don't think that you should have it. My husband was having nightmares about me dying. You know, he was really freaking out. And like I said, I have friends that have had bariatric surgery, and I love them dearly, and they're wonderful and stuff. And, you know, we just all love and support each other no matter what our decision is. And I have friends that, you know, are happy with the size they are. And I love them the same too. I don't care what size anybody is, personally, you know, or their personal decision, you know. And I don't want to be judged that way either, because we all have been at different points in time in our life, you know. But for me, I don't have any regrets. I can't imagine what my life would be like if I'd had it. It just wasn't the right fit for us in our lifestyle and the people we are. So that's all I have to say about that. It was a learning experience, and I learned my body even better. And I learned that even despite being on the 6 months of the nutrition classes and the their diet plan and stuff, I still didn't lose a huge amount of weight, about the same pace I am now. But even with the restriction and stuff, I still, that was not enough to control the diabetes without the Victoza. So, it's all good. So, anyway, it's a beautiful day, sun shining out. I'm thinking I might even be able to open up a few windows. In fact, I think I'm going to, you know, get some fresh air in here. My beagle, if you heard her barking, she wants me to let her in. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to find something good to watch on TV. And I'm going to sit and do some looming. And remember that I think you guys are awesome. I cherish your friendship. Thank you again, Bethany and Sylvia Phillips and Deb Farrell. Don't know how much that meant. My husband was greatly relieved because he said, he didn't know what we were going to do for gas because, we're still waiting for that the second retirement check to come in because they voided the first one. Let me tell you guys real quickly, we're very excited to get out of here because this used to be a nice community. But now, the neighbors have all become so unfriendly and stuff that if your mail gets in their box, and these are not USPS workers. These are contracted out private people. So they're not real careful and they don't really care. But if your mail gets in the wrong box, they'll just throw it away. Instead of putting it back or coming to your house, even if you live right next door and giving you your amount, no, they'll just throw it away. And we think that's what happened to the check. So, karma. All I gotta say, karma. But I love you guys, and I hope you're having a wonderful day. It's Friday, yay! And I will talk to you guys later. Bye.